It was 2:14 a.m. when my phone buzzed on the nightstand. Half asleep, I reached for it, expecting a sweet goodnight text from my wife. Instead, I saw 10 words that made my heart stop cold. I accidentally slept with my ex. I'm so sorry. The world around me fell silent. My hands shook, my chest tightened, but I didn't reply. Because right there, in that moment, I knew she had no idea what kind of storm she had just unleashed. When I married her, I thought I had found my forever. She was my best friend, my safe place, my reason to believe in love again. We built everything together, a home, a future, dreams, and now, with one careless text, she had burned it all down. My wife, Sarah, was on a girls' trip she'd been planning for weeks. I had even helped her pack, kissed her goodbye, and told her to have fun. What a fool I was. I didn't respond to her message. I didn't call or curse or demand an explanation. Instead, I stared at that screen until the pain transformed into something else. Clarity. If she could betray me so easily. She didn't deserve anger. She deserved silence, cold, calm silence. The kind that makes people realize too late what they've lost. The next morning, she tried to call. I ignored it. She sent long paragraphs of apology, blaming the alcohol, saying it just happened, and that she still loved me. But love doesn't slip into someone else's bed. Love doesn't send a confession over text and expect forgiveness before sunrise. So I stayed quiet, letting her panic grow. I wanted her to feel the weight of every second of that silence. I didn't waste time crying. Instead, I spent the next 3 days preparing. She was due back on Sunday. I checked our shared accounts, printed every message she had sent, and gathered copies of all our financial documents. Every piece of evidence, every lie, went neatly into a folder labeled Truth. Then I called a locksmith. When Sunday came, she arrived at the door, makeup smudged, eyes red from crying. She looked at me like she expected a fight. But I didn't give her one. I simply handed her the folder. This, I said quietly, is everything you threw away for one night. She tried to grab my hand to explain, but I stepped back. No, I said, you don't get to speak now. You had your chance when you hit send. Her voice cracked as she begged, saying she made a mistake, that she wanted to fix it. But the thing about betrayal is that it kills something you can't rebuild, trust. I had loved her deeply, but now all I saw was a stranger wearing my wife's face. So I told her calmly, you wanted freedom that night. I'm giving it to you permanently. I walked her through the house one last time. Her clothes were packed, her things neatly placed by the door. I had even prepared her favorite tea, untouched on the counter. A small reminder of the life she destroyed. She tried to guilt me, saying everyone makes mistakes. But this wasn't a mistake. It was a choice. One she made with full awareness and a text that proved it. When she realized I wasn't breaking, her tone changed. She became defensive, blaming me for not being emotionally present. That's when I finally spoke. Not in anger, but truth. If you were unhappy, I said, you could have talked. Instead, you lied, cheated, and confessed in a text like a coward. Her tears didn't move me. I opened the door, and as she stepped out, I said the last words she'd ever hear from me. You can go now. I'll make sure everyone knows exactly why. After she left, I took a deep breath. The house felt quiet but not empty, peaceful. In the following weeks, I filed for divorce, sent the screenshots to her family, and cut all contact. I didn't expose her online, didn't yell or seek pity. I simply lived my truth and let her drown in hers. Months later, I heard she tried to get back with her ex, the same one she cheated with. He left her 2 weeks later. Karma has perfect timing. As for me, I rebuilt my life from the ground up, stronger, calmer, wiser. Sometimes revenge isn't about shouting or breaking things. It's about walking away with your dignity intact, letting silence destroy them far louder than your words ever could. And when they finally realize what they've lost, they find out the hardest truth of all: some mistakes are permanent. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.